Okay, welcome back. So, as I mentioned before, I looked up some information videos about the Civil War things in this game. After that, I think it was a Politics and Power update, happened a couple of years ago. So yeah, I have knowledge. I'm more aware of what's going to happen. So, I think we need to spend an episode here just fixing the mess that is my political system. Okay, so I've learnt that basically we want to be aiming for an empire because it has the best sort of traits, if you like, or effects for managing a secession-free, I guess, campaign. Because it's got plus 15 loyalty for all political parties. It's going to be hard to do it originally because I need to get 65% influence, and it's going to have a nasty effect with the transition. But if we can get there, it's going to help in the long run. So first of all. So the Egyptian, this is the important bit here, loyalty breakdown, so we need to keep an eye on this. This is something I've been completely ignoring, so from now on we're going to have to take more of a look at this properly. So each party has party traits, so traditionalists, see this one? So for example this one, plus loyalty for each province where players' culture is dominant. So if our provinces have a high whatever our culture. What's our culture actually? Desert nomadic. Okay, so if we have a dominant, which we do, culture, then it's going to improve the loyalty for that party. So xenophile. So +2 loyalty for each faction which you have established. Yeah, there you go. So it's about playing to the traits of the other parties and keeping them in line. So the problem we've got here, although yeah, they seem quite happy though. This is what is weird. I guess is it this party that's causing the problems? Must be, because they have got no influence. This I don't get actually. To be fair, because the only party that's got actually any power is the Egyptian families, the Blemian whatever families. They've got like no influence. That's 2% influence, but and yet I think they're throwing off the whole thing. For our parties to secede. So I might have to look that up as well. If both parties go at the same time, or it's just one, or because the way I'm looking at it, this faction is this party is very happy. So what's this one? So -2 loyalty for each Greek faction. Pacifist. So yeah, we've got some. So I see. Okay. So top right here we can see it's this one that is at risk of secession. It's not the Egyptian family. So if we do have a civil war, I assume we're gonna keep the Egyptian families as part of the empire, and it's gonna be the Blemian families that secede. So can we see? Here we go. Let's look at the strategic overview map. So from here we should be able to see, political party affiliation. So it's literally just. That's great actually. So it's only going to be Ankara that secedes. Cool. I should probably check as well the characters who actually. Can we see this? She's a politician, so she's not a general. She's in Moreau. Yeah, so she's actually a politician, so there's no armies there. Okay. So in actual fact, we're doing okay, from what I can see. double check that actually we don't party affiliation. Yeah, so we actually, although she's a politician in Moro, which is Ethiopia down here, it's controlled by our own party, so that shouldn't succeed. It's only going to be. I kind of want to test this out now. I want to test if we can actually provoke the Blemian party to get them to secede, and then just, you know, crush them, because surely this general is part of the Egyptian family party, so we shouldn't lose those. But yeah, anyway, just notice like all our we have like no politicians that I can see. Is this right? Because we've got influence, but I don't see any of our characters here. We've got that one there. See, this is all very new to me right now. This as well, I think, is the video I watched came out I think a year or two ago. It's by Republic of Play or something. Very good video about the details of the new update and stuff. But this I think is new to even that as well. This didn't ring a bell in the video I just watched. For people who are familiar with this, they must be tearing their hair out right now. We're just fumbling around this system. But yeah, to me that seems okay. We've got a risk. Yeah, I think we're okay. In fact, what can we do here? Purge? Problem is we need a 65%, I think, yeah, influence to get. So we need to improve our influence basically. So can we hire some politicians then? From the... Let's hire you. Okay. So I guess the left-hand side we've got the other parties, and on the right-hand side we've got our own. So can we do? Yeah. So this intrigue thing at the bottom is different to what I'm used to. So okay, we have got a lot of people then. So we've got general, politician, admiral, politician. Okay. So let's try and increase our influence a bit here. What can we do? Secure promotion. Okay. So basically we want to increase the gravitas of characters to increase our party's influence. So if we secure promotion, I think it's the best way. Right, you can actually see them now. So I need to keep an eye on this, so we've got influence of 40% currently. I'm not sure if it kicks in next turn, but... That's going up each time. That's because these guys are getting pissed off by it. So I'm just going to secure promotion for all my people for now, I think. And you can also, I believe, send other characters on diplomatic missions. Is that something you can still do? Seeks person. Yeah, this is all new, definitely. I've just realised it's gather support, spread rumours, send emissary. Because before you could send them to like diplomatic missions to other factions and that kind of stuff. So I want to try and see if we can adopt this guy into our... So he's not ruling, okay. So I'm just promoting my own people here in an attempt to increase my influence. Can't do that with her. Okay. Let's look at the summary again. So we're going to get, so pretty much 100% that we're going to get a secession next term from the Blemian party, which is fine by me. You can see how it works. Because they've currently got no armies at all, so I don't see the problem really. Anyway.
Ready for greatness.
Not a great time, I guess. I don't know what will happen if because they own this province, will we lose the city?
As you command.
I don't know if we should move out or...
Forgive me, but we cannot.
I guess I've got an army in Tarsus which can retake Ankara and probably defeat that army if necessary, but I don't think they will because that's an Egyptian family. Anyway, enough of that for now. Let's just take our turn and we'll see what happens next turn. Give us an idea. Right, so food is extremely low. I want to focus on that for a bit. Get the food surplus way higher. Just double check. We had 40%. So I want to see how much that changes next turn. All the promotions I've just done. Keep an eye on it. Magna Gracia, yeah, you can more than afford that public order. What do we want? Probably on a 4 maker, I'd guess. Yeah. Carolus. Again, we can afford the public order. Let's get some more food. Let's get a wrestling arena, then we can then do that as well. More food. Sweet. Hunza Gerzel, you need... Why have I built Kushite archers here and not... Get unit pikes there. Right, so here's the moment of truth. We're going to see what happens with... whoa, there's some lag there. See what happens with the Blemian party. Fair enough. Unworthy of Matt. Our lands have fallen into disarray. The current king has strayed from the path of Matt and must commit suicide. This cataclysmic pronouncement was made by the high priest himself from atop Jebel Barkal, the holy mountain. His voice is carried by Shu, the wind god himself. It's reached every person among the multitudes gathered below. Mahat is the principle of righteousness to whose will even monarch. Okay. The priests have been allowed to run and check for too long. Quite like that one. I'm gonna kill the priest. Screw you. I'm not religious. Get lost. Publish surrenders. Okay. Okay. Well, hang on. Why there? But that makes no sense.
At your command.
For the glory of our people.
Right, when we checked the owning thing, they only had Ankara. Why has it happened over here? I don't get that. Oh, I did hear something about it's. Is it something to do with the percentage of influence they have? They gain. So if they have like 10% influence, if they succeed, they would get 10% of the of my provinces. Is that how it works? I heard something like that. I might be wrong. If it's that, it kind of makes sense. Although I don't, yeah, not really though, because oh, we lost the thing in Anchor as well. Oops. I think the main thing to focus on is the fact that
Ready for orders.
I'm pretty sure that just spawned. That wasn't there before. I think that just spawned.
Thirsty for battle.
Let's take you back then. Oh.
Cower before our might.
So secession has happened. I'm pretty sure that because they didn't have any armies, they were just given one by the AI. They just spawned because these guys are not mine. So that's fine. Well, that's all we lost anyway. Just double checking everywhere. So it seemed to be like a. Obviously we're protected now because we've got those guys still there. Yeah, I guess it was just the percentage of influence they gained.
It is an honor to serve
As
you.
you command.
Well, it's like the Brindisi army's got a job to do now. As is the Horns of
At your
Gerzel.
command.
Can we just take... I think we'll probably need both here to
Ready for
come
greatness.
recapture things. Kushite nobles. Yeah, it's just to take everything back.
I will take this place.
I'm not particularly interested in fighting any of these battles. I'm just going to storm through them. I think I'm not
Ready
first.
for greatness. Thirsty for
We'll double
battle.
team Rome to get rid of these boys. That's their last army. Then we can just storm roll. In fact, can this? Yeah, we'll send this fleet over to Karos and just take it. What's the garrison like? Not bad actually, but hopefully we can take it. Yeah, well, it's happened, but as we thought, the Egyptian families didn't secede, which is good.
Ready for
So we still have all our main armies. We have gained some influence as well. We're now 46% as opposed to 40. So that's probably just the promotions. So we want to try and get to 65 if we can. Yeah, get this influence 65. We can do change to an empire government.
For the glory of our people.
Ready for battle.
But for now, I want to move on to Verni as well.
Forgive me, but we cannot. We fight for destination reach.
Thirsty for battle. Move forward.
We're going to move both the armies out. I was going to retrain and get some horses, but
Ready for greatness.
not sure why we can't. We need to... I don't know why we can't hire horses now here, but whatever.
Thirsty for battle.
We're going to move out these two armies and take on Tingis and kick the Averni out of Africa. But we also need to recruit another army here because we are... public order wise struggling. So we'll do just a garrison army, get cheap archers. Get them sitting in there and recruit some basic units. Keep the peace. What's the income as well? We could almost... Doesn't have... It costs quite a lot of money and it's not going to really... Only like 5 difference on the public order, so I'm going to leave that there for now. Excuse me. Also, you may have noticed that actually with this recording, you can see my cursor for the first time. That's because GeForce Experience once again has stopped working. It logged me out, and I can't. When you try to log back in, just nothing happens. It keeps claiming I'm offline, and I just can't even get into GeForce Experience. So I'm now recording using Windows Game Bar, whatever it's called. So the one good thing about that is it lets you see the cursor, which is nice for this Total War games and Age of Empires, that kind of thing. Although it has a more, it's more impactful, I guess the word is, on the frames. Because GeForce Experience, that was the nice thing about GeForce, it didn't have a big impact on frames. But this has a more, it's a bit heftier to run apparently, but it's not a huge impact, the computer can handle it. So if it gets really bad, we can turn some graphics down, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah. It's been a bit of a, weird one this episode. It's all about the politics, but at least we've got more of an idea of what's happening, at least. I'll very quickly crush these nobles. And I saw someone on one of the forums, they said that a cheesy way to prevent secession is to leave them alive, because you can't have another secession while there's still a faction seceded from you, if that makes sense. So if we left this here, we would forever be in a state of protected, so we couldn't get another secession. So that's tempting. I might just leave like Alalia as Kushite noble territory, kill the armies there, and just see what happens. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.